everyone, I hope you're all doing well and taking care, and welcome to this brand new Doctor Who filming update on the channel. So this is quite exciting because we've not had a filming update in quite a while now. I think the last one was quite a few months ago now, but yes, we have a brand new filming update because today we have new photographs of Gatwa and Millie Gibson filming for another brand new episode of Doctor Who. I'm not sure what episode they are filming at the moment. I've seen some speculation it could be the opener, but I've also seen some speculation it could be for the finale. So yeah, it could be for any episode really. But the biggest news before we get to that is that yesterday we got our first look at Jinx Monsoon in character for whatever character she is going to be playing in the show.
I'm Jinx Monsoon, and this is my costume for Doctor Who.
And I have to say, I really like the look of her character, and the impression I'm getting from the costume is that she might be playing some sort of musical villain, because if you look at her costume, you can see a piano on like the top stripe corner of her costume, so maybe that's a hint that she's going to be playing some sort of musical villain in the show, which would be something quite different because we've never had a musical episode of the show before. I have seen online a pretty mixed reaction to a potential Doctor Who musical, but personally I would be up for it because it's been something that's been suggested for quite a while now by the fandom that maybe a musical episode could work. And yeah, I don't really see why not, because I love when Doctor Who tries new things even when it's not successful, e.g. episodes like Sleep No More for example. I still appreciate when Doctor Who at least tries to be creative and do something we've never seen before. And yes, there's no reason I don't believe a musical could not work, especially if you've seen Gatwa in Sex Education, because he's already done quite a few musical pieces. He's not been the singer of these musical pieces, but he has done like singing scenes before, and yeah, it's clear that Gatwa could pull it off, and I'm sure he would be up for it. And Jinx Monsoon, she is a Broadway actress, and this could actually explain why she's been casted in Doctor Who, because if Russell was looking for a main lead that could lead a musical episode of the show, then Jinx would be perfect because she is an award-winning Broadway actress. She would be perfect for that sort of role. So yeah, like I said, I think a musical, it could work. It's something different, it's something unique, and I always love when Doctor Who tries new elements that we've never had before. Now, there is also a lot of speculation online at the moment that Jinx Monsoon could be playing the exact same villain that Neil Patrick Harris will be playing in the 60th anniversary specials. And to be fair, I do believe there is a decent chance that could be true, because firstly, both characters have been described in the exact same way, that they're both playing the greatest threat, the greatest villain the Doctor has ever faced. Now, to be completely fair, this could just be your typical PR chat, because basically anytime a new villain pops up in the show, they are described as the biggest threat, the biggest villain the Doctor has ever faced. So this isn't anything new, but it is interesting they have used the same language for both characters. I do find that a bit odd, a bit sus. And secondly, there was a scene in the 60th anniversary specials in which we saw Neil Patrick Harris's character dancing along with David Tennant's Doctor, which might suggest he's also going to be playing a quite musical character in the show. And yeah, I do believe there is a decent chance here that they could both be playing the Toymaker, because it feels like it's definitely going to be the case that Neil Patrick Harris will be playing the Toymaker in the 60th anniversary from Classic Who, because there's way too much evidence to suggest that, unless that's an on purpose red herring, which I find quite unlikely. I don't see why they would do that. So I do think if Jinx is playing the same character, then they are both going to be playing the Toymaker from Classic Who, which I wouldn't be against. I think it would actually be quite nice to have one big villain that keeps popping up throughout the new era. Maybe this is going to be a huge threat for the Doctor going forward. The Doctor is going to have to deal with the Toymaker constantly messing around in their life, because it's likely they are going to be the ultimate reason that David Tennant is back as the new Doctor. And then, yeah, maybe they're going to stay around after the Sixth Death in a new form, played by Jinx Masoon, and they are going to be the overarching villain in this new era. I wouldn't be against that. We've seen in the past with plots like Silence Will Fall from the Stephen Moffat era that, yeah, it's kind of nice to have a whole arc going on throughout the era. So yeah, maybe there's a good chance that the Toymaker is going to be an overarching villain for the new RTD era of the show. Unfortunately, there has been fans complaining about her casting again, because Jinx Masoon, if you didn't know, she is a drag actress. However, I've said before when she was announced, I don't believe this is a bad thing at all. The concern I keep seeing is people saying that because she's drag, she's going to be sexual in Doctor Who, which I don't believe is going to be the case, just because she's drag. And yes, there is adult entertainment of drag, but also drag can be for everyone, and Doctor Who is a family show. And as far as I can tell, I've not seen Jinx Masoon in anything before, but all the feedback I've seen personally is people saying she is not a sexual actress or drag actress at all. So I don't believe there's any reason to be concerned there. Doctor Who is a family show, and I'm sure she is going to be playing a family friendly character. I don't believe there's any reason to believe otherwise. And finally, to wrap up, today we got these photos on social media today from the official Doctor Who accounts, which is some brand new photographs on Ncuti Gatwa and Millie Gibson on the Doctor Who set today in character as the Doctor and Ruby Sunday. And I have to say, I absolutely adore the costumes here. Apparently this is fashion from the 1960s, and it's also likely this is going to be the same story that Jinx Masoon is going to be involved in, because yeah, they recently announced her as part of the show, and now they are releasing more filming images, so yeah, it's probably going to be all the same story. But yes, I have to say, especially Ncuti Gatwa, he looks fantastic here. It is so good to see the Doctor's costume change as they go to different time periods, because normally the Doctor stays in the same clothes and the companion occasionally changes clothes. But we can see here that they are going to go all out for this new era, which is great to see, especially with the afro that they've gave the Doctor. It'll be quite interesting to see what the Doctor says around that. Like, obviously it's not going to be real hair, it's probably going to be a wig or something like that. So it'll be interesting to see how the Doctor will explain that in the show. But yeah, maybe they're going undercover and that's the reason for the costume, or maybe it's just because literally they're just going to change throughout the time periods, because we've already saw Ncuti Gatwa in 4 different costumes now. So it looks like, yeah, there's a good chance the costume could be constantly changing every single week, which would be a really refreshing change to see. But yeah, overall, I am really excited for this brand new Doctor Who story. I think, again, a Doctor Who musical episode could be something really refreshing to see. It's something we've never seen before, but it has been something that the fans have been asking for quite a few years now, and I believe it could work if handled well. And yes, I'm very excited. But yeah guys, thank you all very much for watching this brand new Doctor Who video. Please do subscribe, as hopefully we get more filming updates soon, and tomorrow we also have a Doctor Who announcement coming on Blue Peter. Personally, I don't believe it'll be anything huge. It might just be like a competition for kids, because it is a kids show or something like that. But you never know, maybe there is a chance with more Doctor Who announcement on the way tomorrow. But yeah guys, thanks for watching, take care, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.